Thanks for giving me a lift to the library, Darren.
No problem. What book are you getting?
They finally got a copy of The Discombobulated Cosmos by Professor Chandy Prestine. It's supposed to be really good.
Oh, that sounds great. What's it about?
Oh, it's about astrophysics and stuff. I love a bit of cosmology with my breakfast.
Blimey, that sounds heavy. I prefer a historical romance myself.
Ha, yeah, you and your bodice rippers. Well, I've been waiting ages to get this book. It's supposed to have some really interesting theories about the formation of planets. Here's a fun fact. Earth isn't actually a sphere.
What? Of course it is.
No, I mean...
I never took you for a flat earther, Ollie. I mean, we've known each other for ages, and I always thought you were a pretty intelligent bloke.
Yeah, but...
The whole flat earth conspiracy thing is ridiculous. It just doesn't hold up. Just the physics of it make no sense. How would gravity even work?
Well,
I know what you're going to say. The Earth is constantly accelerating upward at 9.8 metres per second to create 1 g of gravity, but that would cause all sorts of relativistic problems.
You seem to have given this some thought.
And then there's aeroplanes. A flat Earth would mean a flight from Santiago in Chile to, say, Sydney in Australia should be about 25,000 kilometres. Given that Qantas flight QF28 does that flight in about 12.5 hours, that must mean that the Boeing 747 that they use on that route must be doing about 1.5 times the speed of sound, which seems very unlikely.
Well, that's quite specific.
Honestly, all of the so-called evidence that they put forward is codswallop. How do you explain why it's night in Australia and when it's day here, Ollie?
Well,
And another thing, flat earthers seem to think that there's a big international government conspiracy involving NASA and all the airline pilots and the Milk Marketing Board or something, keeping all of this secret. Imagine the number of people worldwide who'd have to be in on the conspiracy for it to work.
A lot, I expect.
It's 14 million, Ollie, and not one of them has ever leaked evidence that proves the Earth is flat.
Well...
Ugh. Flat earthers make me really cross. How can you possibly believe in that nonsense?
But that's what I've been trying to tell you. I'm not a flat earther. I was just going to say that the Earth isn't a sphere because it's a little bit fatter at the equator.
Oh, like an oblate spheroid?
Exactly like an oblate spheroid. Because of the Earth's spin.
Sorry, Ollie. I should have let you finish before I went off on that epic rant.
No problem. I'm glad you were able to get it off your chest.
Speaking of oblate spheroids, I feel a lot like one after that massive curry last night.
Curry.